Someday we'll get paid for this.
Hello, my name is Darren. Here's music for all. Okay, well first, before any of this stuff, I mean, if you really want to get down to the first band I was in, and I have demos, and I still make demos, is Freedom Quest, which is like my folk music, my music. You admit to yourself she needs more than one. Why wonder? Why not? I still do a lot of those songs, you know, when I play out solo, you know what I mean? And I did put together a band. Freedom Quest was like songs which was about, like, you know, making something beautiful for people, something that wasn't really abrasive, you know. And to use chords that are outside of like rock music but are still beautiful chords, like ones you don't usually hear in rock music.
Freedom of speech will no longer be free.
Stand in the Ass Bandits is the original name for what would become the group Sperminator.
Hi, we're Sperminator. How you doing? The first song we like to do is called Sperminator.
I had to change the name because somebody had independently released a CD of Stand in the Ass Bandits songs and thought that the name sounded gay. I didn't think so. I didn't agree with it. I think that, like, men like to look at asses too. Well, straight men like to look at asses too. Let me be more specific, yes.
Sperminator wants to know just how far you wanna go.
So Sperminator, or Stand in the Ass Bandits, whatever you prefer, they do songs that are the musical equivalent of watching a porn movie. And so all the songs were actually titled according to several lists that were compiled from kind of like porn magazines. Eastern Cunts, Western Cock, Balls a Poppin', Eatin' Out, Cock-a-Dooced Hard On. Two-Tone Pussy Feast, Ass Attack, Kinky Co-eds.
When I find a bitch who wants to fuck like me, fuck her good, I'll set her free.
Night of the Wang, House of Pleasure, to name a few.
This microphone is biting me on the lips as I'm trying to sing.
One Home Man was a studio-only project.
I'm a prostitute. Woo! Prostitute. Woo!
This one, more glaringly than some of the other projects, it became an issue of whether or not it was actually artistically valid or not.
I know that life ain't a free ride, so bend down low and open wide.
I saw Hoppy the Frog for the first time in the mid-90s, and there was a frog there singing different songs with a full band. I hadn't seen that before.
Peanut butter sandwich man, standing in your peanut van, I have a unique request. Hoppy the Frog was one of the first bands where I got to do actual like songs that I had written, you know, like, that might be closer to the personal stuff that I write. But, you know, it was assuming the persona of the frog, and that was the gimmick.
Do you want to do tricks with yo-yos or spin a top or two? Nothing in the world will be better than to spend my time with you.
Hoppy the Frog, which was maybe just a little bit too advanced for people to really...
No, that was pretty normal.
Yeah, but it seemed like a child's thing, and it really wasn't. It was a combination of a let's say, a child that was very much into going back into the future, you know, way ahead of himself. Very complex.
I think he's probably one of the most interesting unknown artists around. I haven't seen Hoppy the Frog since the 80s. I just remember just being like, this is hysterical. This is so funny, and that boy is just... He knows how to play it up. There's also some sort of disconnect between reality and what he's doing. Like, and to me, that's really what an outsider artist is. I'm yours. There's like some people, like I look at their artwork and I'm like, they've spent a lot of time in their bedroom.
Darren is so focused on what he does, he'll go on and on for hours and hours, like we're in bed and we wonder why he's still working on this. Like, he just never gets tired.
The Open-Minded Man was like a mid-90s thing. I would chant stuff like, may the spirit of now guide us through, and may you accept it, and open your mind. Open your mind.
The open-minded men take chances, not only with structure, by opening a whole new audience up to the sensibilities of the free jazz greats.
To me, music is like food, you know what I mean? If it tastes good, then eat it, And I don't really consider myself a genius or anything like that. I think that, like...
Oh, yes, you are.
I mean, genius, I don't know. I don't think anybody's a genius. I think you just work. You either do it or you don't.